Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, October 25th, 2020. I just returned from a weekend away. Not the best thing to do during a global pandemic, but it had to be done. I visited my grandparents to get my winter tires. Indeed, it's once again this time of the year where it's a rather wise decision to change from summer to winter tires, at least if you're living in the northern hemisphere. If you're living in the southern hemisphere, I think you are currently doing the same thing, but vice versa. So you're changing from winter tires to summer tires. But yeah, I did this. I did this yesterday, and during this process I also came to the conclusion that this year it might not be enough to just install the winter tires. Maybe I even need to get some brand new tires because they got some use. They look a little bit used and it might be good. It might be good to get some fresh tires. And so I think this is what I will take care of soon. I'm not quite sure how quick it will be to get some new tires, not because of it's difficult to buy new tires, but more because I don't know how much time they currently have to install new tires. As I said, it's currently the time where everyone likes to change their tires, and maybe all those workshops are currently busy, all those garages and so on. So yeah, we will see. We will see if I can get new tires soon or whatever. But at least I got them installed, so I'm on the safe side, I hope. Not that it's really necessary, at least based on the last few winters. I don't think that there will be ever a winter again, which is really sad. This is super sad. I really miss a good winter. Last year we just had one day of snow here in the region where I live. I think it was just one day of snow or so. So yeah, I'm rather skeptical with respect to no, don't throw them away. I want to use them as a stepping stone. I am rather skeptical with respect to winter, but we will see. Maybe we get some good snow this year, but yeah. There's not only the global pandemic with COVID-19, there's also this problem with the global warming, so yeah, things are getting more and more complicated and problematic, which is pretty sad, really bad. And yeah, as I said, it's not the best thing to do to spend a weekend away during the global pandemic, especially with all those hygienic measurements you have to do, especially when visiting your grandparents, who might be of higher risk. Well, I think it's super bad when they would get infected. So it's I was super careful, and I wasn't really feeling that well about the fact that I'm visiting them. But yeah, I really wanted to, on the one hand, see them again and get those tires. So, but I hope everything worked out well, and no one got infected or so. I'm still feeling well, so this should mean that I was not infected before getting there, so I hope everything is alright. But yeah, you are a little bit concerned. You're a little bit concerned when these things going on, when we live in these trying times. Normally I spend the time when I'm there also for hiking, but this year I thought, hey, we do have so beautiful fall colors. Everything is looking just fantastic. So I decided to go on some, well, to do my long run on Saturday and yeah, explore this region. Well, not really explore this region, but try out some different roads. And it was really beautiful. It was really great running there, and I followed a path that I tried. Well, I not tried, but I started running on this path, but always I came to the conclusion, all right, now I'd like to turn around and get back home because out of time, don't want to do a super long run or so. But this time I thought, all right, I like to find out what's at the end of this path. Not surprisingly, it was another village, but still it was really a cool thing because it was just a gentle uphill slope and weather was beautiful. So yeah, this was really cool. This was really a great run. Had a blast doing this run. In total it were a little bit more than 2 hours or 27 kilometers. So really a nice thing. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, changed the tires. Also my grandpa, since, well, we can't really walk long distances anymore, now has some kind of, I don't know if this thing has a specific name. I'm quite sure it has a specific name. Has an electro scooter. It's basically a chair with 4 wheels and an electromotor, and you do have, well, basically some kind of steering wheel at the front. Not steering wheel, but handlebar, where you do have 2. Right, this is cool. There you can look into this, whatever the thing is, and wait, is this? No, it's gravel. I thought there would be a spawner, but it's not a spawner. We just need a little bit, and you can look down to this hole. So this is cool. I like this. I like this a lot. Maybe I will extend this platform to here. And I just need a little bit more wood. Yeah, I think I need to speed up the process of growing the trees. Yeah, I don't know how this kind of electro scooter is called, but it was fun to drive with it. It's not really fast. It can only drive at walking speed or so. But it's still fun, at least for a healthy person, to sit in this chair, to grab the handlebar and to just zoom around with the thing. So yeah, this was interesting. Of course, when you're really dependent on it, it might be not that fun anymore. But for the short moment, it was fun to play around with the thing. And I really hope that he will use this electro scooter a little bit more, throughout the year. Well, now as we are getting to winter time, chances most likely will decrease, but I hope for the summertime he will use it that he can also be a little bit more outdoors, go a little bit for a walk, for a drive, however you call then walking, but yeah, just do things outdoors. This would be fantastic. And yeah, this was the weekend thus far. Now, as you might guess, I'm recording this episode of the coffee break, and I'm looking forward to Formula 1. Yes, the next Formula 1 race is coming up, so for me it's still in the future. For you, it's in the past when this episode goes live. Once again, timey-wimey situation, but yeah, it's a cool thing. Unfortunately, there's not much excitement anymore. Of course, every race could be exciting when there might be the good battle between Bottas and Hamilton, or Hamilton and Verstappen, Verstappen and Bottas. So one of the three, well, when two of those three drivers are really racing each other, then it's exciting. But since Hamilton has already gained so many points, the championship is a little bit boring, and it's often just a question: is it once again Hamilton, or is it Bottas? And there's not much else going on. Still, I'm looking forward to watch Formula 1 and yeah, and enjoy this race. Speaking of changes that come with the winter time, not only my tires have changed, but also the time. We are now in Central European time, so we changed back from Central European summertime to, well, winter time. And once again, I think I discussed this already this spring. I can only repeat myself. I don't get it why. Well, we do had some kind of vote if we want to stick with the time change. All right, so much about my shears. We want to stick with the time change, or if we just want to have one time zone that lasts throughout the entire year. And by the way, I remember that I can do something with kelp. I'm not quite sure what I can do with kelp. Just got last time I got I unlocked a new recipe that I can do something with kelp, but I forgot to check what that is, and now I can't find the result. Let's get some bones so that I can craft new bone meal. And yeah, we had this vote. It was decided that we want to abandon this time change situation, but it's still there. We're still doing it. Half a year later, after I complained about the fact that we had this vote and that we decided, no, we don't want to do this anymore, we're still doing it. So, great job. Great job, politics. I'm sure you deserve all the money you earn for whatever you do. I'm not even sure if you do something. Of course, there's COVID-19. Yes, you do have an excuse, but actually you don't have an excuse. The life continues even when COVID-19 is present, so why don't you just do your job and do what you're supposed to do? And this is to represent those people that have elected you. But anyway, yeah, we are now in winter time, and this screws up everything. Well, it does not screw up everything, but at first it is super weird, as you feel super hungry, but you look at the clock and it's not time for food. And if you just eat when you're hungry, well, if you stick with your old time, with the old time, then things get problematic, as you never get used to the new time zone. Same goes for sleeping. Of course, it's nice. It's really nice. And I think I will be quite happy about this in the morning when, hey, we can sleep 1 hour longer. But this is just an illusion, because you also go 1 hour later to bed. And so basically you gain nothing. You gain absolute nothing. And yeah, so there's this. There's no the winter time. My experiment, well, the study I'm currently conducting, might turn out to be a success. I'm a little bit careful with that, because we haven't looked into the results, and it's also not really the great thing, but we do have 3 conditions, and soon we get to 30 participants, so I would have 10 participants per condition. I know, this is horrible, this is bad, this is not really a good sample size for doing statistics on it. But for the community, they often do those rather small sample size experiments, and it's just for a conference. So maybe I can be lucky and I can, well, I can write the paper and submit the paper and just continue with the experiment. So maybe I can later on add more results if the paper gets accepted, in case it gets accepted. But yeah, I might have reached the important threshold at which it's at least where you can start to think about writing a paper. So this is good, but still it's super problematic right now. Oh no, I placed all the sugar canes in the chest instead of bringing them here, because I wanted to plant them. Oh no. Luckily some have grown here, so let's throw down some of them and retrieve them from the storage building. Oh dang it, this was bad. But I really like it. I really like how the lake gets transformed to this recreational area or so. This is cool. That's super nice. And yeah, so let's just keep your fingers crossed that I get many more participants until the deadline. So I like to keep the experiment running until November 6th. So we do have 2 weeks left to, yeah, this looks cool. This is really cool with the path and with some with kelp here, and of course I can have some more sugar canes once I retrieve them from the storage building. Yeah, so I like to keep the study running until November 6th or until the next lockdown, whatever comes first. We do have a very strong increase in the corona cases, unfortunately, and yeah, it's really the question: will there be another lockdown, or do we get through it without it? We will see. We'll see what happens. So chances are high that I get more participants. Also, the lecture period starts soon. November 2nd, I guess, is the first day of the lecture period. Hence, I'm also in the process of getting ready for this, getting my seminar ready, polishing the contents, polishing the slides, doing some recordings so that I can have some videos for online teaching. And yeah, it's once again the good old craziness when the lecture period starts again. So long story short, I just hope that with the beginning of the lecture period, maybe more students will show up, and so maybe I get some kind of strong increase in the number of participants in the first week of November, which would be nice, which would be really nice. Another great, I don't know if it's great or if it's bad, we will see about this, but I told you about this one paper we wrote in 2018, which got rejected twice, and we are constantly polishing it, and other scientists, other researchers, for some reason have the exact same motivation, the exact same thing, and they get accepted. So we were even suspecting, hey guys, have you reviewed our paper and just rejected it because we were doing the same thing as you did, and you then stole our ideas and our motivation? Or how are things coming along here? But yeah, this paper, we polished it again, and now it is ready for being submitted again, which I will do tomorrow. And I really hope that this time we get accepted, that it's finally over, that this craziness of this paper, this gauntlet, this paper gauntlet, or however you want to call it, comes to an end. And yeah, this is good news, that this thing is all right. I think this will do it. I think this will do it for. Oh dear! I see angry guys appearing. This should do it for the lake. Of course, I need to add more kelp, but aside from this, I think I'm done with the lake. Maybe I need to add some lights to the lake. Maybe I can put somewhere some jack-o'-lanterns or so. This might be interesting. But aside from some lights, I think we are done with the lake. So we are more and more getting to the moment that the museum is finished. This is crazy. This is cool. This is such a long project, and I'm really pleased with the outcome. Looks really beautiful. I'm super glad that I did it there, and that I built the museum. Oh dear. And yeah, I think that's it. So as I said, tomorrow I will submit that paper again and hope that the reviewers will finally agree with us and finally say, okay, now we accept you. Would be cool. Would be really cool to get this out and published and done. There was a spider guy. I think I need to take... Ooh, the creeper guy. Sniper. Ooh! And a spider guy. My colleague and I, my co-author and I, we both agreed if we get rejected a third time, we will just burn everything. We will burn all the data we gathered, we will burn the paper, we will burn all the everything that had contact with this experiment, because yeah. But let's let's be hopeful, and let's look forward to submitting it and receiving the notification of being accepted. So yeah, with all those exciting things that took place over the course of the last few days, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I hope you will be joining me next time. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!